Hi everyone, welcome to the music scene. This is AJ and today with me I have the amazing and beautiful Mara Lee. Mara, thanks so much for joining us here on the music scene.
You're very welcome.
Listen, you have been playing music and writing songs and doing all sorts of musical stuff for a very long time. How did you get started on this crazy musical road?
Well, I was always that one kid in the choir that was like so loud they had to shove me at the back. So my parents knew that music was supposed to be my thing. So yeah, I was always in the singing competitions at shopping centres, and then I got picked up by a producer at 11, which he asked me to learn an instrument, and I learnt guitar, and then that's when I started songwriting. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And so is the guitar, is it all been through teachers, or is a lot of it self-taught, or is it a bit of both?
John from About Time Music actually was my music teacher.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he taught me guitar when I was 11, and then yeah, I just taught myself.
Yeah.
From there, yeah.
That's amazing. I always find it interesting to know how people have self-taught themselves guitar, because you see, you play amazingly, and I just think, I think a bit of me is a little bit jealous, to be to be honest.
Yeah, look, back then it was books, like it was, your mum literally brought you a book from the music shop and you had to sit there and learn it.
So difficult.
We're lucky now we got like the guitar tabs and all the apps on our phones. So.
And 100 different YouTube channels
to
show you what to do. Now you have a huge range of your own original songs. Is there any thoughts into the future of releasing those as singles or albums, or is it more for yourself at this stage?
I really want to release it as an album. I just actually don't know where to go to get them recorded, and because I don't like play multiple instruments, like where I go to get the fuller sound.
Yeah, for sure. Something to look into for the future, though, by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So with your songwriting, is there a process that you go to? Do you sit down on a Saturday afternoon and think, I'm going to write a song today? Or is it just something that sort of pops into your brain? It's
just a click. Like, I've written many songs where I've just woke up in the middle of the night and I've wrote the whole song, music and words, and it's been exactly how I wanted it and I've not changed it. Or I won't write for a year and then sit down and write 3 songs in a weekend. Yeah. I just got to be inspired, I think. Yeah, I can't sit there and force myself to write.
No. Yeah, I think that would be really difficult. So do your songs come from places, or are they feelings? What are your songs like? What's a Mara Lee song like?
I think old Mara Lee, like from 11 to 25, was heartbreak, and everything anything sad. I think that was my only way I could relate to people, and I was good at it. And then I took a couple years off writing, and then now it's probably more about myself, and most of the songs come from being a powerful person, or maybe being a place of change in the world. From my own experience and what I've gone through in life. So yeah, those heartbreak songs, even though they were a bit cringe, they all led me to write what I write now. Yeah.
Perfect. And you're going to play a song for us today, a couple of songs, I hope. What song will you play for us first?
I'm going to play King. So I actually wrote this in the middle of the night. I wrote the chorus before I went to bed, and then I just woke up at 3 a.m. I dreamt about this person that I wrote it about, and then the whole song came alive.
Wow. And what's the song about? Tell us a little bit about it.
It's pretty much about a really strong woman, and she meets like an equal counterpart, and she's kind of saying, I don't need a man, but there is something about you that kind of makes me weak, and like I'm the source of why you're the masculine, and we're supposed to be why we're together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fabulous. Well, we look forward to hearing that. Coming up next for you is Mara Lee's King.
Stone cold woman, the heart of gold. I wasn't born to run with the mold. Hit her at the highlight, always getting in stride. Yeah, you
Thank you so much for sharing that song with us, Mara King. That was I love that song. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your influences. Like, personally, I'm an 80s girl all the way. It's my go-to jam. What about you? What's your go-to?
When I was a kid, I was like massive Celine Dion, Mariah Carey. Like, I had the voice for that too.
Yeah.
But my mum listened to Destiny's Child, Tina Arena. Dad had the Proclaimers. So yeah, probably why I like playing the 80s into the 90s, like gigging. Yeah, I don't have like a particular artist that I look up to, but yeah, I was definitely surrounded like with a lot of different genres, so I can be versatile.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's part of the beauty about gigging as well. I suppose you get to experience different songs. Do you ever get people asking you for a song that you would never normally play, but then when you play it, you think, oh, that actually went really well?
That's starting. Yeah, I had someone ask me for like Jimmy Barnes, and I was like, wow, you actually sing Working Class Man, all right?
Yeah.
But at first I was like, no way.
Yeah, I think because he's got quite a high register, doesn't he?
Yeah, so sometimes I surprise myself. But I definitely think vocally I fit probably the 90s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
quite
perfect.
comfortably, yeah.
Now, Women in Rock is coming up. You're a part of that amazing event that's being put on by the Bundy Gig Guide on the 10th of September, all in aid of Angels Community Centre. So make sure you are there at the Metro Hotel on the 10th of September from midday, 11 hours of live music. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from you on the 10th of September.
Well, I'm pretty much going to do covers of some more rock and roll classics and make them my own. Yeah.
Perfect.
So, probably things you wouldn't expect me to sing. Yeah.
Excellent. I love that. I love it when you hear someone play something and you go, oh, like I haven't heard that for a long time, or it's just like, oh, wow, like I wouldn't expect.
Yeah, and I was definitely trying to think
that.
of things I don't play now so that you wouldn't have heard it yet. So
very much looking forward to that. We'll also be sharing the stage for a little bit that day, so that's going to be lots of fun. Make sure that you get on board with the Bundy Gig Guides Women in Rock event, all in aid of Angels Community Centre. Now, you're going to play another song for us, which is going to be fantastic. Tell us a little bit about this song.
Yeah, so this song is called Be Saved, and it's an older song. I wrote it about 4 years ago. So I pretty much didn't do music from the age of 15 to pretty much last year. I was just in the closet writing music. I had a baby young, so I just went straight into work and music. That whole dream was over. And I did suffer quite heavy depression in my late teens and early 20s, and music was the one thing that just kept me going, besides my children, of course. And so I battled that internally. I didn't want anyone to see that weakness until I wrote the song Be Saved, because it was my way of coming out, being like, hey, like, I'm not okay, but like, if you try and talk to me, I'm probably not going to listen anyway. And then I wish I could go back and hug that girl that wrote that, because to see how far I am now and that age doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter whether you took 15 years off or 60. If the passion's there and it's meant for you, like, it'll be there. So yeah, that's probably why I'll play that one today.
Fantastic. We've got Be Saved coming up from Mara Lee.
Suffocating behind the walls. Someday she rises, but no, she falls. They talk like they know her, they don't know her at all. Drowning in darkness behind closed doors. She says she's just sick inside, they say that only life made her that way. Maybe in this lifetime she's okay, 'cause she's just sick inside, they say, but a lonely life made her that way. She don't wanna be saved. Darling, they lie, 'cause the truth is blind. okay. She's just sick inside, they say, but a lonely life made her that way. She don't wanna be saved, and I go. She's my reflection in the mirror. I sold her soul, couldn't be any clearer. That I just wanna be left alone. You can talk but nobody's home. Maybe in this lifetime she's okay. 'Cause I'm just sick inside, they say, but a lonely life made me that way. I don't wanna be saved. I don't wanna be saved. No, I don't wanna be saved.
Thanks so much, Mara. Tell us, where can our viewers find out more information about you and where you're playing next?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Mara Lee Music.
Perfect. Well, we really appreciate you being on the show today. Make sure you check out Mara Lee Music on Facebook and Instagram, and also the Bunty Gig Guide for all of the latest information about gigs around Old Bunty Town. We look forward to seeing you back here on the music show sometime soon.
Thank you.